So, before the palpating the body, we need some concept of the palpation and live point. This is also important concept to the to make the diagnosis correct or better. So mostly when the palpate the body, we have the three levels. Level 1 is the surface of the skin. Mostly we can check the heat or cold. The second level is the bumpy or concave, convex or concave. The third one is the tension or pressure pain. So at the first, we palpate very, very lightly on the skin to check the heat, cold, and sometimes the sweat. Sweat is also the one of the sign of deficiency. So sometimes we check the body, only one point or only one meridian has sweaty than the other meridians. So in this case, for example, when palpating the kidney meridian, something wetty than the other meridians. In this case, they could have the kidney deficiency. See, okay, and then most of the case, this one convex is the sign of the excess, and the concave is the sign of the deficiency, as you know. I recommend always use the eye of the finger, the form of the tip of the finger, like this, simply like a hook. So if the bumpy, always slide our finger, always hook the point, as well as some agujero, some hueco, as well as we can hook our finger with the eye of the finger, like this. So, but when we press strongly, we cannot find this convex and concave. See, this palpate as well as light, not so strong. And find some bumpy or some tense, some hard tissue, and some hole. And then with finger part, press, a little bit. And when we are pressing, we have to feel the hardness and heat or cold. Sometimes the surface of the skin is hot, but while the pressing deeper and deeper and deeper, sometimes at the deeper level, we can find some cold spot. In this case, they have something cold deep in the deeper part of the body. As well as sometimes in the deeper level, they have the heat and hardness. When they heat and hardness, in this case, most of the case, this spot has oketsu. Oketsu is the stagnation of the blood. So in this case, we have to release the oketsu, stagnation of the blood from this area. So after the treatment, most of the case, it's difficult to release the all of oketsu, only one session. So after the treatment, at the beginning of the treatment, the hardness or heat very deep of the body. But after the treatment, this heat goes up close to the skin. This is a good sign that the treatment worked well. And then next session, when we will check again, sometimes disappear or still keep the surface, the level of the surface. In this case, also the body of there could keep the good condition. So what do we diagnose? Heat, cold, convex, concave, hardness, pain, tension. Well, mostly we have to check these things. And the next concept is the live point. It means that we have to check the point that can release some reflections. So the center of the red point is the general location. We can find the textbook in the acupuncture point location. But most of the case, it depends on the patient, the point could move because the location in the textbook is the location of the people with health, without pain, without problems. But most of the people that are coming from us has some problem of the body. In this case, the location of the point also something wrong, something problems. Most of the case, the location could move around the general location. So sometimes we have to check the 9 point. Each point, we have to find the one that can work the best than the other point.